I'm Tommy Dugan, 20 years old. I'm from Wichita, Kansas, and water. Alright, looking at the camera. Woo. I left Kansas because that place is terrible. I'm in it for the money, and Austin's where it's at. I don't miss one thing from Kansas. Not one single thing. Shit! I miss Derby Skate Park. And the hose, because everybody there has herpes. I miss that. My nickname, Dang Dang. Sometimes I show people my goods, and I'd swoop it. I don't have to undo my pants because I wear really tight jeans and they're real low, so I just stick the thumb in there, pull it out, just works out. Dang Dang, swoop it. I'm alright with it, if you pronounce it right. You know, I'd rather be called the Duganator. I don't know, call me whatever you feel like. I'm cool with it. I work at Peter Pan Mini Golf. Best place around. I love it. It's the best job. I'd be jealous if I were you not working there. I just give people golf clubs, hang out, drink Dr. Pepper. A lot of Dr. Pepper. They have the best Dr. Pepper at Peter Pan Dr. Pepper. Water, there's not much to talk about. It's bland, you know. If you want to drink water, go back in the 70s before they had good soda. There's no point in drinking water. There's no taste. It does nothing for your body. It doesn't burn your throat when you drink it. It's pointless to drink. It's clear. It's stupid. Water. I don't know how I still have a license. People always ask me that. I want to say I'm careful, but I'm not careful. I have 28 tickets altogether. Like 25 or 6 are speeding. I've had a couple reckless drivings, no seat belts. I love riding my scooter way more than driving my car because I don't get tickets riding my scooter. And that's just easy, you know, not having to deal with $200 tickets every week. And I get to weave in and out of traffic. Don't have to stop at stoplights. I run every red light I come to. And it's really convenient to just throw your bike on there, sit on the top tube, and let the wind blow your hair around. I love scootering. Got any more questions, Hotshot?
And when you try, you'll catch my vibe. I'm Jeremiah Smith and I'm a failure.
You've got them black stripes dripping down the back of your head. I got the boom.
Omega. Exclusive.
Even though mad niggas hate it, I remain the most anticipated. Those glad a nigga made it, blast your nickel plated, and salute the realness, cause mad niggas fake it. When I peel, hit the floor, I conceal bricks, so boy, I got the sickest 6'4" you ever seen. I saw it conquer when they saw it poppin'. My dogs are barking to eat food, my enemies. Feel heat like Ted Eagle, some suggest they're equal. Lyrically, I'm like a desert eagle. Mentally, I'm at the kilo. Physically, I'm compared to Tito. Trinidad, both hands are lethal. The crown prince are underground shit you don't fuck around with. I move quiet and fire loud shit. I'm in a tunnel with the crowd, nigga. VIP. But Brooklyn go crazy when you bump B.I.G. And Queens feel it when you pump that Mobb Deep. That Jay-Z non-beat doesn't involve me. I'm sorry. Legal hustle, infamous affiliated. Last rapper to test me, I humiliated. And for your information, the jewels ain't rented from Jacob. You in the street, we in the street. You in the street, we in the street. You in the street, we in the street. You in the street, we in the street.
Oh, you should get a makeup artist to cover that pimple up before this thing.
Oh,
My name is Aaron Ross, and I've lived in this house for a year and a half.
my name's Chase, and I've lived here the same amount of time that you guys. We all have.
My name is Sean Sexton, and I've lived here for 5 months now.
My name's Devin Hutchins, and I've lived here for a year and a half.
Hi, I'm Dennis Dombro. I've lived here for a year and a half. On the lease, there's 5 of us. I've recently got a new addition to my room. There's actually a roommate named Chris. I haven't got a chance to see what it's like slaying with him in the room, but you know, it's probably not gonna happen. Best thing about living here, I would say the girls, but I don't get any.
Best thing about living here is just living with my friends, you know? Everybody's my really good friend.
I like living here because it's a sweet house. It's close to downtown. I don't know.
It's just good to hang out with all your buds. There's always someone to hang out with in this house. That's what's cool about living with a bunch of dudes that ride bikes or do the same thing that you do, is there's just always something going on. The other best thing is we live in a sorority house.
Yeah.
What gets cooler than
It was
that?
a sorority house in like the 1950s.
So like
And
no
it
one could
was-
ever say that there's never girls over, because there was once.
Called Fisher right there, baby.
Everyone gets along great. There's a lot of different conflicting personalities at times, but it's a great thing. I apparently have anger boners that I get every once in a while that, you know, I'm working on.
He freaked out on me in the car and like threw a bunch of CDs at me because I was talking shit to him. He wrote me this apology letter, and it was like slipped it under my door the next morning, and it's really funny. I'll read it to you. Apparently, I have some sort of anger boner that gets too hard at times, and it fogs up my rational decision. It's not a big deal.
Everyone gets at each other like once a week or something, you know, random little stuff, or just, you know, but everyone's, everyone's friends with everyone at all times pretty much.
Someone drank all my orange juice last night. I'm pissed about it too. I don't know, Chase is taking blame, I think. I'll go get you one, man, I promise.
Like that.
Is this my orange juice? Thanks for the orange juice, buddy. That's all I get.
I think Devin and Dennis had something once for a minute.
Oh yeah.
But Dennis almost blew up Devin's dog.
Yeah, that
So
was
that would have been
good.
bad.
It gets boring here all the time.
Yeah, not much excitement. You would think it's exciting, it's not really. Most of the time you can find someone playing video games, Call of Duty or Skate.
These guys play skate and they're like, dude, check out this line. And you like go look at it and it's like a real deal skate line. And it's so dumb because like you're playing a video game. It's like about being out there. Like, dude, you're supposed to do like manual to front flip, not manual to kick flip. Like, who cares?
How's that?
Like, people do
Video
that.
kick flips a week. We just call it.
Oh, okay. And I'm the best skate player in the house, so like I don't have to worry about the shooting games.
You suck at that game.
Definitely times when like no one does anything all day.
We probably should ride a lot more than we do. Like, there's definitely a lot of sitting around. I know I can speak for myself.
Not
when
me.
I say that.
Not me.
You didn't ride that much. None of us really ride that much. It's probably what you guys don't want to hear, but it's the truth.
Why are you just throwing us under the train like this? What are you doing, man?
Real, man.
Come on.
I've been thinking a lot about what you said. If I can't get your fucking voice out of my head.
I don't know. What's the worst part about living here?
People that don't clean up after themselves.
You really think that's the worst part?
Yeah. What do you think is the worst part?
I want to talk about it.
Do you want to talk about this?
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about it.
It's like a therapy session
Yeah,
like this, you know?
it's good.
We're getting it all out, you know?
Don't do that.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Worst part about living here, I don't know.
Not too many bad things, though.
No bad things.
Like,
I don't know. A lot of people stay here and you can't take a shower when you want to. Place gets dirty. People have their stuff everywhere. I'm not even complaining, but I guess that would be a bad thing.
Thanks South by we had like 15 people. There was people. There
scattered
was
around the house.
3 Spaniards.
Tents in the back.
Tents in the backyard. Like Sergio's in town. There's so many people just in town. Like couches were full. Trampoline was full. Like anywhere
Sick
you
though,
look.
because there's something going on every day.
This is where I sleep. That's simple as crap. Just like one of those like old style studio apartments, I think. Sitting room. It's a lot of work. Gotta clean up my room. And now it's just the hallway again. It's cool. You get to meet good people, and I don't know. It has its ups and its downs, I guess. Just random people using your bathroom. You know, every morning I have to get up and take this shit. There's someone in there no matter what time I get up at it. 8 in the morning or 11 or any time. There's someone in there doing something, and it smells like piss.
Him and Devin have their own bathroom though, so that's like a pretty big perk, I would say. I didn't wake up once without going to the bathroom and being like having to be someone in it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, your bathroom's not like a porta potty. It probably feels pretty fucking good. Hey, I have a story to tell. There was a piece of poo on the fucking carpet, and Sean picked it up, and it was in his fingers, and he was holding poo. Like so much shit on our fucking carpet. That's how many people use our bathroom. Well, no one knew who it was for sure. I mean, no one took a DNA test of the shit, but there was a fucking little turd ball on the carpet, and Sean picked it up because he thought it was like a bean or something, throw it away, and sure enough, it was poop. You never heard that?
Yeah, I did hear that.
The common dirty areas in the house is the hallway and the living room, and the bathroom and kitchen. Obviously, just like any house.
Never clean dishes. The dishwasher broke.
That's it. If there's any room that's pretty much always dirty, it would be the kitchen.
Yeah.
Pretty much clean what you want to eat off.
No, it doesn't stay clean. No, people here are lazy. It's so frustrating. We clean so much, and then in one day the kitchen is just filthy, and then no one wants to touch it, and then you're like 3 days you're cleaning out grime that someone else has left there, and then sometimes it's weeks, and then there's garbage everywhere.
You'd think that it wouldn't be that hard to wash a dish off, but like
There's no paper towels, so I need to clean the pan with something. So, improvise.
I moved to Austin and bought a scooter, and it was the best thing that ever happened to me. I love scooters.
owning a scooter is a good investment, especially in this city. Throw your bike right on the seat, sit right on it.
Whose idea was that? Devin? Is that who got it all started?
Hey, you were the guy that first got everyone into scooters. How did it happen?
I wrecked my car and I didn't want to have a car anymore, and I saw one of those Ruckuses and I said I won't need to get one.
You paid credits for it. Scooters, I don't have one. It makes me angry at times. They go on for scooter rides, and of course, I'm left out.
He treats the scooter like it's just like a bike with a motor on it. Like
it's hard not to.
Running stop signs everywhere.
It's really hard not to.
I can't say much. I don't have a license.
I have a license, but I don't have insurance. So he doesn't have insurance or a license.
I can run it wrong. Okay.
Sometimes it gets pretty loud here.
The big round one. Big on that girl too? I'm not drunk, man. I'm drinking alcohol.
Devin's room is right there, and he's sleeping.
Like,
He's gonna be sleeping for a while. This usually happens like every day.
I'll drink when I'm like.
The weekends get pretty nuts.
When 2:30, 3 o'clock comes around, there's gonna be people that come to hang out at the house. You know what I mean? That's a given.
It's easy to get people to come to the house.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Where are you guys going?
Wherever you're going.
Well, then you want to follow us?
Follow the moped!
See you in a minute.
Holy shit, man. Where did you find these people?
The gas.
I gotta get this thing off of here. It's scaring me. Facebook, baby! Can we take one more jump on the way out?
Namaste.
Scene after the bar at the house. Sometimes it's fucking chill.
We'll see.
Sometimes it's not, but when it's not, it's usually pretty crazy.
It's a very peaceful house. We like to love, peace, good that kind of thing.
Do you ever win? Wrestling
No.
around in the house?
No. I'm usually the one to instigate things, and then I'm usually the one to get checked. I don't get hurt. I'm like Big Daddy or whatever. I'm a habitual line stepper. I cross the line, I get checked.
At least he
It
knows
happens. It happens to the best of them. Yeah, it's just a bunch of fucking drunk people hanging out in the house. It's nothing too crazy, really. I think we're just used to it.
Yeah.
Other people come here and they're just like, what the are these kids doing? Like,
Yeah. Aaron, what's that for?
You like read books and stuff.
You don't read books.
Come
Come on, man. Everyone sits on the computer and goes to the bathroom from time to time.
How the f do you get all these chicks to come back to the house?
Wow. Real talk. What?
Now every time there's a girl just walking up to the house, like you can just know exactly who they're here to see.
I have a lot of girls that are my friends.
Yeah.
That's.
Well, a little bit more than friends.
No, never.
Never?
Am I blushing? Are you doing this to me? I feel like I'm turning red. Why do you not go to the Shell station anymore?
Cause there's shit, I wish you could go in there and film that guy. I wish you could get a shot at him. I don't, there's just this crazy transvestite, like she dude that works at the gas station right up the street from my house, and I just can't bring myself to go in there anymore. You go in there and he asks you if he wants to pay debits or credits.
Yeah, debits or credits.
Debits or credits. And now every time I go in there and he'll ask me that, and I just like can't keep a straight face at all. He has no idea that we just all sit around here and make fun of his accent.
Just
like,
his accent, debits or credits.
Yeah, it's just the way he says it. I don't know. I can't.
The dude.
So I can't go there anymore.
The dude's pretty nice.
It's just
but Chase really won't
it's
go.
just so unconvincing, like for what
crazy stubble.
What he's trying
Shaves
to
his
portray.
face, make
Like,
like the craziest stubble. Like you could have like full beard.
it
like
just blows
like
my mind that he's like trying to say that like he's a woman or something.
Yeah.
Like it's just fucking insane. Like.
Film the divas right here. No. There you go, man.
Hey, thanks.
Dennis went in there one night and he was in there by himself, like with the broomstick, like singing into it, dancing around the store. Like,
yeah,
I would be traumatized. If
Debit or credit.
You pay Davis.
Wait, that's good pineapple! That's a good pineapple! That's a good pineapple!
We're making smoothies!
Hey, Dennis, you hungry? Let me get you a slice.
That's not gonna stay either.
Oh, shit, dude.
This is safe in no way at all.
Come on, man!
Here, hold this.
Yeah, that was pretty nice apple.
Retarded? You don't know how to do anything? Here. Hey, Ellen, dude, you gotta fucking here. This is not milk. This is orange. You just blending fruit? It's pretty good, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Thanks for checking the house. Hope you enjoyed it.
Do you think it's really cool that we shoot this thing in your front yard?
I just got it. I gotta shoot it somewhere. It'll be all right. I don't know.
I trust you, dude.
I'm just gonna shoot at some stuff way out there. We'll just see what happens. Oh my God! I didn't think it was gonna do that. Let's get out of here.
got up this morning, nice sunny day, so I treated myself. Got a cup of tea raging, toast with a bit of strawberry jam on it. Got the old porridge going. Seems at the weekend, like. Put a splash of milk and some salt in it, loving that. Got up, put my keks on, went out the door, went for a ride, went round Barton Estate, went to go see Mr. Cracky old next door neighbours who are decked out in tracky bottoms, sovereign rings and sport logos. Did a 1-footer over their car.
For a second there I thought you disappeared. It rains a lot this time of year, and we both go together if one falls down. I talk out loud like you're still around. No, no, and I miss you. I'm going back home to the West Coast. Going back home to the West Coast. Going back home to the West Coast.
I'm Jeremiah Smith, and I'm 22 years old.
Brad Sims, 23 years old.
My name is Matt Sparks. I'm 24 years old.
I'm Matt Bischoff, a.k.a. The Beard, 35 years old.
Kevin Spanier, and I'm 22 years old. First day of Snafu road trip, we went to Muncie, Indiana. We met up with a bunch of Indiana locals, Chris Gerber, Carl Pointer. The park was amazing. It looked brand new.
It was pretty sweet seeing some of the locals, man, just going off. The level of riding today is insane. It's a really good scene in Muncie, man, and it was a pretty fun session. Kind of a private sesh. The only two guys on Snafu that were there is myself and Jeremiah. Ting! It was awesome seeing Jeremiah do all his amazing stunts. However, it was more amazing to see myself doing amazing stunts, such as beard grabs, can one-handers, and bow-legged X-ups. I'm only going to be on the trip for the first 2 days in Muncie here and Columbus tomorrow at the Flow. My wife is pregnant and is going to be having a baby any day, so I didn't want to risk being in Florida when my second son is born.
Day 2, we got to the Flow. Frog, Sparks, and Brad met up with us. Yeah, Carl also met back up with us.
Carl and I had a manual contest, and unfortunately, I lost for the first time. But it's a rematch. Carl is still on.
Ice up, across, and down this ledge. $5 bet will come.
I'll take his money.
Oh, no, you can't out ice me. Stop it. 3 hour Carl.
I want to thank Craig and Shannon from the Flow for opening the park today and letting us have a private session. Those guys are awesome, so if you're ever in Ohio, make sure you go check out the Flow Skate Park.
Day 3, we woke up and we drove all day, 10 hours straight to Greenville, South Carolina, to No Name Skate Park.
The locals were really nice to us and let us ride for an after session, let us get some stuff done. Kevin decides to do a manual to backwards manual to backwards lucky to hard 180 off.
At one point in the night, Jeremiah and Frog got into a tech off challenge, I guess. Like a little 3-foot quarter that just had like the right amount of bump coming out of the coping, and these guys probably got on it for maybe like a 2-hour kick alone, just seeing who could do the better backwards, forward, peg manual, the 270, toothpick bonk out. Just endless. I mean, these guys really just non-stop. Who's got the best tech?
tried to double tail whip this 20-foot long wedge to wedge gap. That was scary.
Sparks was just flying at this biggest wedge ever, trying to double whip. It was ridiculous. He took it pretty hard, but I think he's all right. I'd like to thank No Name Skate Park for letting all of us ride and have a great time.
Day 4, more cold weather. We get back on the road and just drive all day to get to Orlando, Florida. Should be a good time. Hopefully some warm weather is going to cheer us up. Day 5, we were in Orlando. We stayed at Trey Jones's house. Went street riding, I think in Central Florida at the university with Trey and a bunch of his friends. They showed us this nice little like kicker made out of grass, just like a little ditch in the side of the road that turned out to be something pretty fun. Later that night, we ended up going to some cement park.
Oh my God, Matt Sparks, Jesus.
Matt Sparks tried to flare whip across this Twinkie looking thing. He pretty much got murdered, but he would not give up.
One time he caught it perfect and landed like in the roller, and he did a scorpion slide across the cement. That was scary. Took this crazy slam, like landed, like belly flopped on his bike. And people were like, "Oh my God, he's done, he's done." I was like, "Are you insane?" I was like, "He's not done. If he can walk, he's not done."
Pretty much destroyed his whole body on the flare whip, but yeah, you definitely gotta put a show on for the spectators. You gotta produce over a Twinkie. Day 6, we decided to go to Tampa and shred up some more street. So when we arrived in Tampa, we were greeted with a pack of elephants throughout the city. They were just walking down the middle of the street getting the escort Guess there's some crazy circus going on or something.
We showed up a little late in the day, so we just kind of rode around seeing what was available. Later that night, we ended up going to the skate park of Tampa. We got like a sweet half an hour, 45-minute session in, thanks to Matt Copeland. Day 7, Tampa, Florida. Just riding around, just having locals show us some stuff. Day 8, we met up with Justin and Marlo in Miami. We rode around the city a bunch.
They took us to a lot of spots, but they were skate stopped or it was a big bus. We found this white flat rail in Miami close to the water. Brad went to go do over ice on it and he almost fell into the water, which was pretty crazy.
Almost fell headfirst into the seaport.
It was kind of frustrating that we didn't get anything done and we did a lot of pedaling, but what can you do? Street riding. Later on that day, we went to the Brian Piccolo skate park.
Sparks decided to put on a little box jump show doing 3 whips, the one-handed X-ups, 3 whips the truck. He's just a madman when it comes to a box jump trying to get stuff done.
Day 9. On our way out of Miami, we stopped at a skate park called Jupiter.
There's a host of insincerities. Now it's frozen over, it's kind of shot. It's embarrassing. treasure. It's ending as we speak.
Saw the gap in the cement bowl and just wanted to give it a go. It wasn't as sweet as I thought it was gonna be.
His thumb's a little swollen, but I think he definitely handled that pretty well.
Oh, God, that was brutal.
Day 10. Today is my last day on the trip. I fly out. I have another trip scheduled like right before it, so I'm out.
We went back to Orlando to finish up the trip. We rode some street again. I got a little greedy, tried calling out, tail up the double peg on the rail. Ended up getting the security guard, giving us the boot. I tried to bribe him, tried to talk to him, but no habla inglés. Maybe next time. We ended up finishing up the final night of our trip at this kid Matt's backyard. He has makeshift UGP ramps from one of the old contests. We were pretty beat up. Everyone was super tired, but we at least wanted to get one other good place in. Sparks was pretty much flopping around everywhere. I wanted to get something done at Matt's house, but I've been beating myself up this whole trip, not pulling tricks and just getting stuck in a broken record mode of beating myself up. So after enough slams, I had to call it quits and just take it for what it was. I had a great time in Florida, and that kid's house was definitely a treat to ride as the last stop. Thanks, Matt.
have to ride it with the best rider in the world, so you have to do your best.
I'm still dizzy from that crash, but I'm feeling good, man. It's just been a long weekend. It's been a long month for me, just traveling back and forth everywhere. And yeah, man, I've been trying to get this first place this whole weekend, so I'm stoked I got it.
I'll bite your ass and I'll buck your ass too. I don't give a fuck your ass like you. And I do not give a fuck about Bobby and Angle, cause I'm always putting angles like a motherfucking kegel. Get your ass out my motherfucking. It's a goat, don't give a fuck. I got the antidote and I do not choke, cause I don't do coke. And Bobby doesn't see me ass I'm about to fuck.
BMX Fu!
Hi, I'm Aaron Ross.
Hi, I'm Chris Doyle.
Hi, I'm Gary Young.
Hi, I'm Brian Kaczynski.
And I'm Walter Perringer. Join us as we explore the mysteries of Thailand on a 7-day riding and travel adventure through the heart of this spectacular country.
We're in Southeast Asia, in Bangkok, Thailand. It's hot. It's real hot.
Got off the plane in Bangkok to 98-degree weather. Humidity like 100%. At least 100%. Yeah.
Water just starts pouring out of my body.
Walter pulled out his camera, and as soon as he took it out of his bag, it was fogged up and he couldn't even film anything.
Quite a bit of a welcoming committee when we got to the airport.
We got off the plane and were instantly greeted by a number of Thai riders. I think there was like 18 or 20 of them there. And we had Da, who's a flatlander from here and also owns a shop, and T and Kang, who are really good riders from here.
They rented a truck for our bikes.
A van for
us to hang out in.
So instantly we felt like very welcomed here.
We have drivers, a bike truck driver and a people van driver. They're just there outside the hotel whenever we need them to be there. And we haven't seen them eat once or not be away from the truck once. I don't know what they do.
Yeah, I don't understand the van guys.
It's a wild scene around here.
Every 5 feet, you'll see something that you've never seen before in your life, and smell something that you've never smelled before in your life.
Here, dude. Thanks.
She has a butcher knife in her hand.
What? Chicken. Ah. She's going to slaughter a chicken.
She's gonna go slaughter a chicken.
Oh wow. See,
she has a butcher knife down the
She's
street.
just walking with the. That's a cleaver.
Whatever, man.
And she's like chicken.
The air quality here isn't the best.
None of us smoke cigarettes.
I've done like a lifetime of smoking here. Like I don't smoke, but like if you breathe in the air in Bangkok, might as well.
Yeah.
We have squirrels, like they have dogs here. So instead of calling them dogs, we just call them squirrels now because they're everywhere.
Everywhere.
Every single one of us got chased by dogs at some point.
Oh, motorcycle.
This is exhausting.
And a squirrel. 2 squirrels.
There are no safety regulations in Thailand.
See that girl in the back?
Call that riding Corey Bowen.
Riding Corey Bowen? They don't even hold on.
You can put a family of 4 on a motorcycle.
In America, we have like SUVs and cars to haul our families around. Here, they are perfectly happy with hauling an entire family around on a 75cc motorcycle.
Hey guys, let's go to the movies. Family of 4 hops on the motorcycle.
Dude.
Women, children, babies.
Does not matter. Oh my God, oh my Lord.
Did you see that family roll by? That's nothing here. That is no big deal. You do that in the States, you're getting locked up.
You're taking your kids taken away, man. God.
Needless to say, this is a crazy place.
Yes.
I'd be lying if I said that we found a ton of great things to ride.
Yeah, we rode street around Bangkok even amidst all the craziness.
It's like a million.
Fuck on the screw, brother, load and soil. Faltering man, holding up the road.
We were riding the stadium and we stumbled upon the skate park. Brand new, like they had just layered it the day before. Coping was sick, like ramps were stiff. Like I had never really ridden a park like that. Were
you asleep?
That was just dialed.
What were you doing? Where were you at?
You were taking a risk every time you hit a ramp.
Yeah. It was really scary because you never know when your front wheel is just gonna go through a ramp and you're just bite some coping.
We got back from riding street, and Aaron starts saying, "Hey, there's an elephant next to me."
And sure enough, there's an elephant walking down the street, chilling, checking out the market.
Going to eat people's food.
Yeah, super tame, just controlled, like more controlled than I see people like walking their dogs at home. I love it.
So we were riding a velodrome, if you can believe that. I don't even know how we wound up inside there, but Gary actually had a line as we were getting kicked out. But as we're on our way out, the coach of the Bangkok cycling team comes up to us.
And he pulls out these magic bracelets.
Same kilogram, same. Yeah, to the what to measure to the. Oh, cool. Yes.
That apparently give you more energy and more strength, and he's showing us all these tests that you can do.
Testing one.
Testing.
Testing.
Basically, like the dude would like try to knock us over, but if we had the magic bracelet, it was way harder to knock us over.
Why is it happening? That's freaking me out. Why could that?
I'm not a physics expert or anything, but I'm sure there's some sort of scheme to it.
Like, we came across this perfect, like pristine looking mini ramp.
Otherwise known as the Thunder Pipe.
It's hard to ride. It's pretty hard to ride. Just watch how hard it is.
This thing. It was like basically ribs.
A little aluminum can on top.
Yeah, that's good.
So across the street from our hotel, there was this sculpture, which was actually a sundial, but had the most perfect quarter pipe.
The first time we roll up to this thing, we're instantly confronted by military police and
blowing whistles, come running.
We knew it was gonna have to be a mission.
So we got up early one morning with like just the intention of going to ride this thing, and Brian got on there first.
I got a couple hits in and then slid out on the tile, and my bike skipped across and went into the water.
Immediately the police were on us. The guy was like yelling at Brian in languages we didn't understand, and
starts reaching for his handcuffs, and that's when I decided like I need to take it to the next level, and pulled out like all the baht I had in my wallet, over 1,000 baht.
It's like $30-ish.
I was trying to tell him, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but he just wasn't having it, kicked us out.
We knew we had to go back because we had to get like something on there,
Yeah, our second attempt was basically like an ambush. So I'm carrying my bike across, and Gary, thankfully, is like our decoy. Gary goes over by the military police like guard station,
which is like 150 feet from the actual statue.
I got a couple nose picks in, and whistles started blowing again. Walter and Doyle took off running, and I already had a very stern warning, so
like 20 minutes prior.
Just popped out of there, and we just started pedaling and started getting out of there as fast as possible.
I thought we were gonna get shot.
Yeah, I would probably say that's the scariest nose pick of my life, even though it was only on a 6-foot quarter pipe.
Yeah,
but
you have that whole like Thai gel hanging over your head, so like that always makes it worse.
So we left Bangkok and headed to Suphanburi to do some clinics, and along the way we stopped and rode some elephants. That's right, elephants.
Having a good time. They're unreal creatures. Like, you stand next to those things and their head is like this big, and it's insane.
It's scary, right?
We are in Thailand on an elephant, and the guy driving the elephant doesn't like us at all.
The straw is the best part.
This is the sketchiest thing I've ever ridden on. I mean, every time the animal steps, I'm like, oh, yep, we're going over. We're going over. It's not good. Hey, get a picture of us on this thing, because I can't take my own.
Dang, this is faster than us.
We get to Suphanburi and we were greeted by more riders from Thailand who were super psyched, and I didn't have much knowledge of what the BMX scene was like in Thailand.
It is alive and flourishing.
It is, yeah. Just a lot of kids who just love riding bikes, and it's good to see. Park was really fun. Gary and Doyle killed it. You transferred through a rail.
Yeah.
I was like mid-yelp when you're just 270ing. I saw you go straight for the rail. I probably would have freaked out and jumped off and got mangled, but you kept your composure and just blasted right through the thing.
I looked and I was like, oh, this is gonna suck. Yeah. It's too late now.
On the way back to the hotel, we find this like step-up thing. It looked a lot better than it actually was. You had to go really fast. You didn't really go high.
So you kind of have to like jump in next to this river.
That was gnarly. I couldn't believe you guys were riding that thing. There was a whole bunch of people watching who had probably never seen anything like that before. Like there was, it was kind of right by a neighborhood, and I was just seeing like all these people lined up.
Gary's like, oh, I want to alley-oop 3 it. And I'm like, yeah, get that shit. So he goes for it, and Like he totally had it, his hand just totally blows off.
I put my left foot down and instantly I was just felt like a painful twist.
Might have done some damage.
So I had to tap out on the trip after that.
I know, it sucks when your friends go down.
Everyone got pretty beat up that day.
We travelled back to Bangkok in time to attend a demo the following afternoon. Everyone was pretty beat up, but Doyle toughed it out and pleased the crowd anyway.
You know, I didn't really want to do it. And all the Thai kids are better than us anyway. So, whatever. But they were psyched that we were all there. We took a bunch of photos, we signed some autographs.
I just signed a baby. Oh, they love this guy.
That one kid was really stoked to see Doyle.
Yeah.
Some of the Thai kids are borderline inappropriate. Dude comes up behind me and just like
spoons him, having there like laying in bed. Spoons. Like, just wraps his arms around him, head on his back. Oh,
yeah.
Unreal.
Gnarly.
I've tried a number of new things on this trip, but the most disgusting was that
coagulated chicken blood.
Yeah.
It looked like chocolate mousse.
Yeah, it looks appealing. You get a little
smelled like vile. Like,
yeah, you get it closer and
stomach vile.
I'm pretty sure I've smelled it a few times while we were riding around town. You know, like one of those mystery smells that I didn't know what it was.
So many.
Finally, like put a food with the smell, and that was gnarly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took like a sliver of it, and that was all I could handle.
In Thailand, they have these little car thingy-mabobbers that they call tuk-tuks. They're wild. They're pretty much three-wheeled motorcycles with a roof on them, and you can sit 3 people in the back. They're awesome. If I could own one in the States, I would. I think we all would.
It's basically a combination of a motorcycle and a covered wagon, and it's kind of the best of both worlds because you get the thrill of a motorcycle, but the comfort and joy of company that you would with a covered wagon.
And it's a pretty cool way to see Bangkok. I mean, like you got the wind whipping through your hair, you're just chilling. And it seems really unsafe, but it's pretty fun at the same time.
Our driver today was a self-proclaimed world champion tuk-tuk driver.
I don't know, believe it, I didn't see any kind of credentials or anything like that, but apparently he was the dude.
And he showed us why he was #1. He was doing wheelies and swerving all over the place, cutting people off.
Yeah, when we got up this morning, you know, we were taking our daily tuk-tuk ride. And
sitting there chatting with him about where we want to go, how much it's going to be, blah, blah. And I'm just like, man, I want to drive this thing. So I'm like joking with him, I'm like sitting down, I'm like, let me try to drive this thing.
Before you know it, one of the drivers goes, you know, take it. So Aaron gets in the driver's seat and gets a crash course, pun intended, from the driver.
Brian gets in the back and we're like, we're going to take this thing around the block. The guy sees what I'm trying to do. And like he's so okay with it. He's like pushing it and showing me how to do it. And I couldn't get it in gear because it's like the craziest system ever.
Finally he gets it going.
And we get about 10 feet, 15 feet. And the dude's chasing after me the whole time. And it was just one of those things, like, I don't get what I was supposed to be doing by putting this thing into gear. I don't know why he was teaching me how to put this thing into gear.
But yeah, we were just gonna take it around the block, but I guess he didn't trust us. I don't know why.
It was wild, and like, I'm just glad I drove a tuk-tuk 15 feet in Thailand, and whatever.
Not having it. He's trying to steal a tuk-tuk.
Hey.
Definitely one of the highlights for me was just cranking around the downtown area, just weaving in and out of traffic, going the wrong way down one-way streets.
You know, when you go to like New York City or something, you ride around the city, it's scary because everyone hates you and like doesn't care if they run over you. Here, you can ride the wrong way on a one-way road for as long as you want, and not one person will get mad at you. The entire road is just packed full of cars, and for some reason they just don't care that like you're riding the wrong way on the street.
Throw your hands down, suck in the background.
found some big gap. Off the top of my head, 16 to 18 stair, flat 16 to 18 stair with like some bank in the middle. He did it perfect first try, and we were all pretty nervous, but it was awesome. We couldn't win any better, and did it with a little style, you know? That was good. Wow. Hey, way to put on. You gonna leave me hanging like this? So I guess we're done with the trip.
Yeah, I'd say all in all, Thailand was just an awesome experience, an awesome place to visit.
I didn't have any preconceived notions. I didn't know what Thailand was gonna be like. All I knew is I had a plane ticket and I was coming. And I'm really glad I did.
Everyone is nicer than you could imagine. Everyone's smiling, everyone's having a good time. Nothing sketchy happened. It was awesome.
Thanks to everyone who made it happen, from Da to T and Kang, and all the other Thailand locals who helped us out along the way.
Oh man.
Oh my god. That is not a girl.
A photo of us? With us? Do you want him to?
You very good. I see you.
You saw us?
I see you show.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
I can see. Shutter. ทางลื่นเอาเวทนะพอแล้วแหละ Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Bye. See you.
Oh, hey, that was a guy. He touched me. He pushed us together.
That was definitely a guy. That. What was I even talking about? What was I talking about?
Who cares? God.
Come on, man. Why not?
Megator.
Why not? And let's get ready! Yeah!
Give us a little dance.
Why not? It's gonna cost you another $6.
I'll give you another
And I'll tell you anything but not the truth. My mom thinks she's in love with you and I'm not. And just to be sure that you wanna ride, let me tell you something about Christmas time when it's hot. With God. Do you like it or not? I'm gingerly pills to vitamins. You got me eating from your hand, going locked. Round about 10 with a love tattoo. You left me in the cell, the things you do when you're right. I'm gingerly pills to vitamins. You got me eating from your hand, going locked. Round about 10 with a love tattoo. You left me in the cell, the things you do when you're right. Wow, 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 wow,
Sweet as, mate.
My philosophy on life in general. Well, to everyone, it's your life, and it's now or never, because you honestly aren't gonna live forever, so live it.
Let's play Peek-a-Beard. Peek-a-Beard.
Good morning. I figured I was gonna wake up to that bed. I kind of forgot about that.
Now grace, the only thing that lasts.
Oh my God!
Love ain't nothing but a human disease. When you get around me, I start to sneeze. Ooh, I got a bad case of shit. I got a pain in the gut. Ooh, doc, what do I got? Can I get a little bit more of these, please?
I'm a dick.
Oh, I'm shaking. Yes, I'm shaking. I need something to relieve. Oh, the quaking in my hands and feet. I need something, please. Don't tease. Can't you see that I'm in misery? Love ain't nothing but a human disease. When you get around me, I start to sneeze. Ooh, I got a bad case of shit. I got a pain in the gut. Ooh, doc, what do I got? Can I get a little bit more of this, please?
That was really not very nice.
Yes. Oh, just have some guys trespassing the church property.
I'm a baller, I get you first try.
I don't care what you are.
A bunch of the Thailand locals, like, I think there's 18 of them. Yeah, what she said.
I'm moving. Yes, I'm moving. Moving to a different state of mind. Oh, my baby. She left me behind. I wish I was more black. Then I never know how my bye-bye baby.
I almost just hit you. I gotta redo that.
Love ain't nothing but a human